Are you considering investing in property? And do you know your numbers? Well, what does that actually mean? Well, you probably know what the interest rate is, or hopefully you do. Hopefully you know what type of interest rate you've got, if it's variable or fixed, if it's a principal interest repayment or interest only. But let's now think about the cash flows. You probably know what the rent should be, and ideally you should understand that when you look at renting a property, you allow for a couple of weeks vacancy. But do you know what your before and after tax cash flow is? That means how much money is it going to cost out of your pocket after any tax deductions you may get at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, the most stressful thing with property is cash flow. You're going to have a property that you buy that doesn't go up in value for 10 years. And at the end of the day, you get disappointed because you expected it to go up more, but the reality is it hasn't. So it just ticks along slowly, and eventually you hope it goes up. That's what most people do with just a capital growth strategy. But if you have a property where you've got interest rates at 3% and they go to 6 or 7, and you only have the money to pay for 4% interest rates, and you lose your job and something changes, you're in a world of pain. So before you buy, you need to understand your before and after tax cash flow. So you need to understand depreciation, you need to understand a 𝗬𝗍𝗍 variation to understand if you can get your tax refund back, or even if you are getting a tax refund. And when you look at types of properties, these are strata properties behind me, and they have a lot more cost, which give you a lot more depreciation, but there's a lot less fixtures and fittings and a lot more costs to run them, and they can be highly negative, especially when you pay body corporate fees and strata compared to a house. So is it a unit better? These are the questions you need to understand before you make a decision to buy, and if you do, then you'll make the right decision and you won't get any surprises later. So it's all about education, following the steps, and understanding that 10 principles to make sure you avoid risk. That's what the Xylem Zone is about, sharing those skills and making sure people make good decisions. And yeah, jump online, check us out. There's some great challenges there. There is a great little quiz there on basically finance, which is a good place to start to make sure you get your finance and lending set up before you buy, and then look at your property after that. Ciao, have a great day.